Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will tell you a story from a horror game called Detention. Okay, before I begin, Detention is a horror game from Taiwan, set in 1960 under the White Terror period. White Terror is a political issue in Taiwan under the rules of the Kuomintang government. Kuomintang is a major political party in the Republic of China and Taiwan. Kuomintang carried out persecutions against those who criticized or opposed the government. You may call it a dictatorship in that period. Basic human rights and the right to privacy were disregarded. It is estimated that about 3,000 to 4,000 civilians were executed by the government during White Terror. The government was also suspected of carrying out of extrajudicial killings. Okay, that's the political issue that is the background story of this game. The game begins at Greenwood High School, where Wei Chungting is studying in his class and falls asleep in class. Then instructor Pai arrives in class and asks teacher Yin Sui-han about a certain book list. Wei Chungting is finally awake from his sleep and notices there is no one in the class and it's already dark outside. He thinks maybe it's because of the typhoon alert, so he wants to go home first. While leaving the school, Wei meets a girl at the auditorium. She is sitting alone in the middle of the stage. Then they decide to leave the school together. While leaving, they found out the bridge is collapsed and the river is turning red like blood. So they can go home right now. They decide to wait in the school. While waiting in the class, they have a small chit-chat. The girl's name is Fang Raisin. Wei decides to find a telephone in the principal office and look for some blankets and a heater for them. But Wei never come back again. Raisin found his dead body hanging upside down from the stake ceiling. After that, Raisin will find every piece of her memories in the past. Raisin was a good student with a good grade, but she has a problem with her family. Her mother and father keep fighting every day. Her father always come home late and drunk. Yes, her father has an affair with another woman and make her mother cries every day. Because of it, Raisin becomes more depressed and affected her grade at school. Later, Raisin is called by her counseling teacher. His name is Chang Ming-hui. He knows about Raisin's problem at home and wants to help her by giving a counseling. Then they keep going together on the weekend. They even going to watch a movie together. Slowly, they are falling in love with each other. When Raisin came home, she found her home very untidy. Looks like her mother is hired a private investigator to track down her husband's affair and make a report to the country due to her husband's bribery case. So Raisin's father is now under arrest. When go to the counseling room, Mr. Chang suddenly ends their counseling, also their relationship, leaving Rai heartbroken. After then, Raisin overhears the conversation between Mr. Chang and Miss Yin. Raisin misunderstands this as Miss Yin being in a relationship with Mr. Chang as well. In fact, Raisin didn't know that Mr. Chang helped Miss Yin smuggle banned books for a secret book club, where Wei Chungting and several other students are also members, and this is very dangerous. Mr. Chang ends their relationship because Mr. Chang doesn't want Raisin to get involved. But Raisin didn't know about that and she gets angry with Miss Yin because she thinks that Mr. Chang and their relationship is because of Miss Yin. Later, Raisin finally knows that Miss Yin is running a secret book club where they're reading a book that is forbidden by the country. Learn from her mother who got rid of her father by reporting him to the authorities. Rai wants to do the same thing, so Miss Yin will get fired. She asks about the book club to Wei Chungting. Rai pretends that she wants to read the book too, and asks Wei about all the book lists. Without any suspicion, Wei gives all the book lists to Raisin, because Wei has special feelings for Raisin and trusts her. Yes, Wei loves Raisin. As soon as Raisin got that book list, she gave it to Instructor Pai, without never know about what she is doing. Soon after that, Chang Minghui, also the other student, including Wei, got arrested by the country. Because of this, Chang Minghui is sentenced to death and Wei Chungting, also the other student, is sentenced to 15 years jail time. Meanwhile, Mixin was lucky to evade arrest and fled the country. Believing herself responsible for Mr. Chang, Wei, and the other student death, Rai is committed suicide. So at the beginning of the game, we are playing as Rai Sin Soul, who keep repeating her life again and again in this school as her soul refused to accept her guilt. If she accepts her guilt, you will reach the true ending. You will see middle-aged Wei wandering in the school ruin. Wei receives amnesty and gets free from the prison at the end of the White Terror period. Wei heads to his old classroom and sits at his desk, like the old time when he sat with Rai. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.